Hello, everybody. It is nice to be back on the stream. It's been about a week at this point, which is... I mean, I was on for 4th of July, which is a nice time. Now I need to find the thing I just deleted and set it to start downloading again, even though it can't fully download yet. Which is totally fine, and that made no sense to anyone. Anyways, I have no idea how long ago I picked that one up, when I'll ever get around to playing it. Hey Aiden, hey Robbie. Well, I have no idea where that is, so I will find it later. I don't really need to have it installing right now because I had to delete something because the new Astrobot DLC apparently comes out tomorrow, which is very, very exciting. So, going ahead and re-downloading it, getting ready for Mr. Astro. Yeah, I probably put the Crash Insane trilogy in there years ago just to be able to have it on there. If I ever wanted to just, like, play it for fun on alt account or something, and I don't know how bad I would be at it. I'm not exactly good at platformers, as we all kind of know, but I'm not, like, the worst player in the world. Maybe, like, 3rd worst, but not quite the worst. But yeah, Astrobot gets a new DLC tomorrow, which is exciting. And it sounds like they might actually be releasing all 5 levels at once for this time around, which is great. Actually very happy if they do that, because that would be a lot more logical. And then College Football 26 coming out on Friday, and I've actually got it queued up to be my number 1 game from GameFly. So, depending on how that goes, I really think that College Football 26 is probably gonna be doable in like under 5 hours. If you boost the 1 online trophy, like I'll go for it legitimately, don't get me wrong, but I legitimately think you might be able to get that platinum in like 5 hours, especially if you were to sim a lot of it, which I don't really want to necessarily do that. I want to at least get some fun out of it. But yeah, that's hopefully coming up pretty soon. But tonight, we are playing Death Stranding. We are back to exploring the beautiful, tragic open world. And hopefully not causing any more void outs, even though I haven't actually caused one yet. By some absolute miracle, knock on wooden table here. Gonna play out all 4 Poppy Playtime games. Oh, nice, nice. It's Scott Pilgrim and South Park Stick of Truth, Fractured But Whole, so lots of good games. I didn't know Poppy's Playtime had platinums. I knew they had trophy lists. Yeah, I believe Ghost of Yotai's in it. I'm not sure what... I think that's the only one that they teased. I don't know what the other 4 are gonna be. But that'll be something that we live stream, of course. Shouldn't take more than like half an hour. I say that now, and I might be eating those words later. We downloaded Last of Us 2. Yeah, someone want to explain that one? Whoa. Sam? Why is your battery, like, almost dead? Okay, this is probably not good. I don't know what's wrong with you, Sam. That's not good. Why's all my cargo all time-falled? Okay, now I'm actually kind of confused as to how this would have happened. Let's sleep a bit and restore our stamina, because I'm not sure how this happened. I wonder if it was something from, like, not saving and quitting correctly last time, maybe? I guess that's a possibility. So I guess that's good to know that that could be something that goes horribly, horribly wrong in the future. Don't mind going back and playing it, but for 1 trophy. That is one of the most absurd DLCs that we've gotten anytime recently. It's like, hey, this game came out however many years ago now. We've already remade it like 10 million times. So here's a random new DLC with a new mode where you can play all our games again, but play them in chronological order. Even though you could just do that if you wanted to, regardless. By simply owning the different games. Definitely one of the most unusual DLCs I've seen. That game will not go away. That game's trophies just will not go away. Okay, I need to find a generator and get these legs charged back up. "53 seconds of sleep. Good enough." Okay, so... there's a generator about 150 meters to the right. Let me go ahead and hit that up because... and what's with all this lost cargo here? The bottom of the crater lake. Okay, so that's how I dispose of cargo at some point.
Weapons restrictions.
I'm headed for that generator, though, because I do need... that's not good. It's timefall, which could mean bad things. No, I need to be a little bit careful. I'm not just working on COD World War II DLC, starting Ratchet & Clank first game. Oh, nice. Oh, great. All the times for that to happen. I need the energy here, so I need to get stuff refilled. Came out in 2020, remastered version came out last year, still milking it. And they're gonna keep milking it, most likely, instead of making a third game, now that, what's-his-face left the TV show. I think Neil Druckmann left the TV show to go work on the next game that they're making. Focus on their new game they're making, develop Last of Us 3, that ever happens. I'm sure they will someday, because they're not gonna... they're gonna milk the franchise for as long as they can, so... I just don't know when they'll release a third one, probably quite a ways down the line. And then they can release all sorts of different bundles and collections. Last of Us 1 and 2 together, Last of Us 2 and 3 together. Last of Us 3 Remastered, Last of Us 3 Last Gen version, Last of Us 3 Last Gen version Remastered. Last of Us 1 and 3 with no Last of Us 2. And then 3 remastered versions of that, of course. Well, I have no idea what the hell happened to my cargo. And actually, you know what? I need to see what I even still have on me. I have mostly junk. Oh, how do I make the baby not, like, be in dying state? How do I make the baby, like... I have to look down at him, right? Can I use that? I guess I can, but...
Hello!
Oh, that's the photo mode. Okay. So he left the show. Honestly, I think for the better. Wasn't that great with directing it. Gotcha. Last of Us 1, 2, 3 on PS6 as a bundle. We'll probably get like 10 different bundles and remasters of it.
Hello?
How was my fourth? My fourth was good. Had a good time with it. Got to go home. Got some good food. Got to see my dogs and the rest of my family. Okay, so I know that there is a way... Yeah, how do I fix the BB? Okay, so that's how you switch, like, clothes and stuff. I gotta remember how to do this. It's been a while since I played, so... is that it? That's what we want to do.
Damn it.
So how do I fix that? Do I have to bring him to, like, a room or something? Okay, orders for Sam. There's currently only one, so... I guess we'll just deliver this, because it's literally the only one. Special Bots, main character from Lost Soul Aside, Until Dawn, Ubisoft, and Resident Evil. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Best carried by hand. Sure. I mean, it's not that heavy, so... Ooh, speed skeleton.
From the junk dealer. Sam, that active skeleton is built for speed. It's designed to augment muscle movement. There's even
Okay.
a boost function if you really need to hustle. To think he made talent like
Alright. Good to know. Carry that on our back. And yeah, let's roll. Alright, Sam. Let's get moving.
Order assigned.
Bring South Knot onto the chiral network. Ooh, that's a bit of a ways away from here. Okay, so I actually have to actively hold R2 to carry this. Oof. Oh, that's slightly annoying, but that's not that big a deal. We can make it work. Alright, Astrobots in.
Lifted.
Alright, we got full battery. We're about to have to climb. You cannot protect the cargo if you fall over. Well, I'm not surprised about that. Yeah, 4th of July was good. Relaxing. Watched the final season of Squid Games. I don't really get where all the hate's coming from. I can understand maybe some of it, but I think it's probably a little bit overhated. But other than that, not too much. Not too much at all. So hope you all had a good 4th that are here in the U.S., or just a good weekend if you aren't here in the U.S. Yeah, I've never actually played Last of Us 2. I know everything that happens in it because I've seen enough videos of it. Ooh, that was close to being very dangerous. Yeah, I've never actually played it, and I don't really plan to. I don't really have enough interest in it. Enjoyed Season 3. Oh yeah, the US version's been confirmed since like 2024. So I'm not surprised about that one at all. I'm not surprised they would find a way to tie in the ending of this one to that one. As you know, they're going to milk that series as well. I feel so spoiled, though, because we just got Season 2, like, 6 months ago or 7 months ago, and then... now... uh-oh. Not good. And then we got this, and now it's probably going to be like another 4 years until the next one comes out. Okay, I had no idea how he shoved that up his butt and it went to the top of the stack. We're doing Squid Game with all those games. I think I could do red light, green light, and I gotta say that the jump rope game, that was way too easy, honestly, for like a late game. That one was way too easy. I mean, yeah, there was options to mess with people and stuff, as we see in the show, but as just a straightforward challenge, that's honestly like one of the easiest games we've ever seen in the show. Oh, that's bad. Oh, crap. I gotta get as much of this back as I can. Loot is worth your life. Loot is worth your life. I mean, it's not, but... the most valuable loot is okay, so that's good. Yeah, hide and seek would have been horrible. Like, that was easily one of the most cruel games they've done. Yeah, jump rope, because that thing, you had several seconds between jumps, so I don't really feel like that one would have been all that bad. Okay, Sam, can we climb this? Oh, well. I thought I could jump with this. Probably not while I'm holding something. Okay, well there goes everything again. And I actually don't even know where I'm supposed to be delivering this to at this point. If this wasn't, you know, fragile cargo, I'd be fine, but... Oh, come on. Where must I take this? Where'd my... Yeah, where did my little radar thingy go? Alright, well, I guess some of my cargo's going away. I don't think I lost some of the better stuff, though. Oh, Mingle. That game was weird, but hilarious at the same time. Very much the kind of thing you expect. Okay. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do here, because I thought I went straight for the target, but maybe it's somewhere else. Oh, for the love of God, can we quit with this? This is probably going to end up being the first void out, because I legitimately don't know where I'm supposed to go. How did I end up that far away? What marker was that thing tied to? I had my marker set for here. Why did it take me in the completely wrong direction? Like, seriously, game? So I guess that lake is where we can throw stuff out at. Okay, well that's kind of screwed up. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that, because the game actually took me in the wrong direction for some reason. I clearly marked the other location, so I have no idea why this happened. Or why I have to carry this in my hand, because then I can't really sprint as easily. I mean, I can sprint, but... Alright, we need to get the heck out of here, because I have no idea why it did that. Hey, sweet. You're joining me as the game, for some reason, marked the wrong location. And I'm probably going to die, and there goes all my crap, again. Alright, aside from the speed skeleton, screw everything else, I can get more materials in the future. I'm not going to keep going back and picking all that crap up. Now, if the game wants to be nice this time, and actually play nice, and actually take me in the right direction, Death Stranding the other day, how long the game is, we're going to wait until after vacation a few weeks. Oh yeah, probably a good idea, because it is not a short game at all. It is a very time-consuming platinum. Oh great, more random hands from the beach. This wouldn't be here if the game had told me where to go the first time. Take some more Chiralium, because why not? Alright, well that went really badly. Okay, now it has me kind of going more in the correct direction. I have no idea why it didn't work the first time. The faster we can get out of this stupid rain, the better. Oh, right, I forgot. I can actually check and see where the weather's going in different places. I kind of forgot I could do that. The LEGO Star Wars Emperor room set. Oh, nice, nice. Get more Chiralium while we can. Power crystals. And, okay, so... basically a straight shot from here, so... just run it straight. did buy now, pay later, so the actual price was $55, but paid $13 for 4 months. That's really not too bad, though. Although it is kind of a small set to pay that much for. It's cool, though. It's a pretty much a collector's item at this point, like a lot of that stuff is. Okay, so I think that we're past the worst of it. We're gonna just keep running in this direction and hope the game doesn't direct me in the wrong place yet again. Okay, check the map. There we go, we are going the right way. The diorama set? Oh, right, I think I know which one you're talking about. Isn't it like... I know we talked about it at one point, but I'm trying to remember. Is it that sort of newer one? Like a newer diorama that came alongside, like, the Endor one and the Death Star trench run? Because the only one I ever think of is, like, the ancient one from back in, like, early 2000s. Oh, great. Just keep running. We should be getting closer by now. But we're almost ruined. I'm not surprised, and that's honestly not that big a deal. I can't get out of this rain, though. This one's lasted a long time. This rain is lasting a very long time. Recent one. Okay, yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about then. Astrobot is installed, so when the new DLC comes out, we'll be getting those new trophies. I don't want to lose the skeleton, though. I actually want to have that as a backup. Okay. Okay, so is it actually looking... Okay, so this time it actually put the marker in the correct place. I have no idea why it didn't do that the first time. So this was probably all scripted. But I had to go through that whole other area because the game was like, nope, we're marking it the other place. Even though you clearly marked it in the correct place. Or it could be the fact that I might have had multiple markers up, which is another real possibility. I might have had more than one marker up. That actually could have caused a problem. Retired now, but recent. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about then. Hey, Cassie. Oh yeah, Lego stuff will never get cheaper. That's pretty much a given at this point. Alright, are we almost out of this rain now? Okay, yep, I knew all that stuff was gone. There's a Bola gun as well, but I can always make another one of those. And it was mostly just junk I was carrying to try to build some roads, so it's not that big a deal. I think we're finally almost out of the rain. Because I think BB is currently, like, dying at this point, so that's really not good. I need to figure out how to fix that issue. Probably resting in, like, a good bed.
Fuck.
If I had to guess, probably have to rest in, like, an actual bed somewhere. Alright, but we're almost to the outpost. Or the... whatever that was called, artist thing. We'll say age is the only thing that can go up and never goes down. Lego sets... yeah, Lego sets are definitely the same.
Press ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Okay, so... get up, Sam. So how do I clean this? Apparently not like that. This is not going to be in good condition at all. But they're going to get it how they get it, because that's what happens.
Delivering cargo.
Made good progress since the last stream. Nice.
Are you with Fragile Express? No.
Yeah, I know I didn't get to do a trophy update this week because there really wasn't a point of it because I made very little progress.
Oh, it's nothing dangerous, is it?
Yeah, the only progress I made was just that one stream of Death Stranding last
Never thought
week,
I'd see
so
this again.
really have not
Let me
made
have a closer
any
look.
major progress.
Oh, incredible. Not so much as a single scratch. I can't thank you enough.
Ma'am, are you high? How did I get that thing through without it taking damage? I got grabbed by like 500 BTs. How did that thing get there in perfect condition? You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I have no idea how that happened, but I'm not gonna complain. And that's almost 2.5 stars, alright. Okay, yeah, I have absolutely no idea how that could have happened. Because I very clearly was not that careful with it, or the other
I'm on the one and
cargo.
only chiral network now. That's wonderful. I'm happy to be a part
Finally
of
watched
PCA.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Didn't watch the whole thing when you first saw only parts of it. Hope you enjoyed it. That's still, to me, one of my favorites, along with the original. House of the Dead PS5 Platinum. Family Feud Platinum. Nearly done with Soul Calibur 6. Nice, nice. Alrighty. Another part of the network is online. Alright, we're nearly at the Rocky Mountains at this point. So we're somewhere over, like, eastern Colorado, western, like, Kansas, Nebraska area, so... Ooh, an anti-BT handgun. I like the sound of that.
You'll drop by again, won't you?
Possibly. I may want to deliver orders here at some point. Oh, she's actually coming out of her bunker. That's rare.
Take me with you. Please. I have to see him again. I made this for him, you know. When the
Still
terrorists
say Temple of
attacked,
Doom is your favorite. You're definitely in a
my mother and
minority
I
on that one.
barely escaped with our
Oh, it's left his
lives.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Oh yeah, you get to watch the
I
worst
tried
one.
to find him afterwards.
At least
I did.
everyone agrees that that's the worst one.
I just didn't know where to look. But that's not why I stopped. My mother never liked him. She made that pretty clear.
Now go
I
into
didn't
Kingdom of the
think
Crystal Skull
she'd
knowing that
go
it's
as
going to be
far as
terrible
to
and just
lie.
make fun of it the whole time, and you might have a better time that way.
So when she said that he died, I believed her. Until I heard that message. It's him. It's really him. I should never have given up. Deep down, I knew he was out there somewhere,
So who is this person?
but I couldn't leave my mother all alone. So I tried to make my peace with it. Only I couldn't. Not even if I do wanted to. I was stuck in the past, unable to move on.
Probably join a trophy world for Minecraft. Yep, I'll do that for PS5 eventually. Like I mentioned before, I'm probably gonna
me
wait
to him.
until the
I'm
PS4
begging you.
is done doing more trophy updates, and then
I'm ready
just the
to go.
PS5, so I only have to download one
Right now,
version every
if you
time a DLC comes out.
Just say you take me.
Only scene you know from that movie is the Russian soldier getting eaten by ants. I'm surprised you know that, but not the fridge scene. I'm actually very surprised if you don't know the fridge scene, because it's one of the most bizarre decisions they ever made in an Indiana Jones movie. Maybe in any movie ever as to what's survivable. Okay, so... I gotta figure out how to use this stuff. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, might as well repair some of this stuff. Some of the other stuff doesn't matter as much. Yeah, I think Sam's, like, about to die here. So... let's rest when we're safely inside here for just a second. Let's get some rest. I need to get back to an actual major base, though, at some point, so we can get everything more repaired. You can't do PvP. Well, you can't do PvP like that, but I think the PS5 version doesn't have the PvP trophies, if I remember correctly. I think that's only PS3 and PS4 that have it. So yeah, I don't think you have that on the PS5 version. But yeah, those you'll have to boost, unfortunately. Now, if you want to pull in its illusion and buy, like, 8 consoles to boost with, you could certainly do it that way. Probably wouldn't do it that way, because that seems like a massive waste of money, but you never know. Still mad that updated Temple of Doom minecart set got cancelled. Because it's controversial toward Hinduism. Everything's controversial these days, as we all know. Aside from... I mean, did anyone see what Grok did yesterday? Oh my god, it went completely off the fucking rails yesterday. Definitely gives worries for AI stuff, because... yeah, that was something. It went a little off the rails yesterday. I'm not going to say it wasn't funny in some ways, because it kind of was, but at the same time was also horrifying. Alright, let's send one of our bots on this standard order. Oh, you saw it, yep. That's the issue to them. They shouldn't have released the Raiders of the Lost Ark set when it had the 2 statues. Yeah, but I guess they found that less controversial or something. It's the crotch bot! Oh, you commented on his Battlefield 4 Platinum video? Oh, I remember that one. Okay. So we're literally delivering the woman back across BT terrain here. BB is not in good shape, and I need to figure out how to fix that.
That there's a handgun configured to fire hermetic rounds. Bullets loaded with your own blood. Should do some damage to any BTs you come across.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Length of the trigger pull determines... longer pulls mean more blood. Just...
that is probably going to be useful, so I think I'll buy one of those. Then... I don't know if I have a PCC on me anymore, so I need to build one of those. Yep. Need to make sure I have one of those. Then I might as well... no, I don't really need a ladder or anything. We still have a power skeleton level 2, I believe, so... yeah, so we don't need that right now. Let me get a new pair of boots. Shouldn't need the bola gun, because we're really not carrying a lot of weight right now, so... we should be fine. Oh yeah, the whole Anubis thing. I still remember that House of Anubis show on Nickelodeon. That was an interesting one.
Transporting a living human being for a change.
Geez, I didn't know it had to be
Any
alive when it
falls or
gets
heavy
there.
impacts sustained may result in injury to your client. So proceed with caution.
Darn it. What if I bring it dead? Do I still get half pay? Yeah, if I bring her dead, I should still get half pay, right? That seems fair. Multiple player can't be done anymore. Oh yeah, when he tried to say that, but it's not true at all. On the PS4 version. Now, the PS3 version has been unobtainable for a few years at this point. I know that's what a lot of people will complain about in some of his videos and
I don't want
stuff.
it to break.
Is that he's more known for not finishing games compared to pretty much all the rest of the trophy YouTubers. And then both Bushido and Nick did the single-player thing, or did the single-player Night Rain, which is kind of insane. I'm very glad that I'm not trying to do something like that, because it would probably not go very well. Let's get rid of these mule boots. They're not really any good compared to the ones that we have. Well, actually I have multiple of them, so I might as well... Let's do that, and then get rid of this old pair. We don't need them anymore. PS3 version is unobtainable for almost a year. Yeah, better hurry up. Better hurry the challenge up since Ubisoft... Yeah, that's... You know, it doesn't surprise me. Oh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. So I can't... How is this gonna work? Can I not, like, hook these onto my tool rack or something? I would think I could do that, right? Actually, no, don't care about the bola gun, but I will take the anti-BT handgun, and we will hang it on the tool rack. And then the other pair of Bridges boots, we can attach the boot clip, so we can carry that. So all the ladders and the resins and stuff, where did all that come from? And can I attach that to suit? Yes. Oh, okay, so that got rid of my ladder. Hang on. Okay, that's good. Now we have a ladder at least. Kind of cringe. Yeah, I mean, he is, like... I don't have any issue with any of the content except for when he doesn't finish games. And then, like, does a video on them, because I think that's a little bit dumb. Okay, so I know that there is a way to... Well, first let me remove all markers. So we don't have the same problem as last time. Let's do that. And then... How do I... As I know that there's a way to... That, yep. Okay, so there is a storm going, like, through right there, so... Oh, in 10 minutes, that's gonna be over everything. Okay, we need to haul ass. Yeah, we need to kind of haul ass, like, right now. That is not a lot of time. I forgot to mention you played Guardians of the Galaxy for PS4, PS5 version while pops. Oh, nice. Yeah, he does get cringy at times. He uses a lot of the same, like, jokes and memes in, like, every video. Saw the update, the one for Ubisoft, where they're... Yeah, where it's like, You must now destroy your physical copies of games instead of continue to play them. Because we are Ubi shit, and we know best. We are your overlords.
If you don't have time to
Played sort of similar to Spider-Man in a few aspects, only at 30 hours. I think I actually own the PS4 version of that game. Okay, so I'd like to take the medal with me, but I can't really do that. And the exoskeleton's about to give out, so that's not good. And I also don't know where my PCC is. It's probably gone now. We gotta see if we can get there on what little battery charge I have left. I also need to figure out how to heal my baby. My BB. Alright, well that's our destination though, so we're not that far away. Wait, is this still taking me in the right direction? Okay, it is, thank God. Yep. So we're still heading in the right direction. So we should be fine. Still watch him as well, but does videos and get like 2/3 of the trophies. Usually nowadays he does finish the games at least, which is good. Thankfully. Because I've never done that for any game where I just did part of them. F them, you refuse. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell are they gonna do? Like, are they gonna track down every person who ever bought a copy and attack your house at gunpoint and force you to destroy it? Like, how exactly do they plan on enforcing such a stupid idea? Like, what exactly do they think they're gonna pull off? Also playing COD World War II. Apparently the game is currently unplayable entirely for PC. Hell yeah, play it right now then, because that means that it's going to be the one and only time where there's no hackers. Sweet's correct on that. It's the one and only time where there's no hackers. Or it's much less likely for there to be hackers. Also, I'm going to go recharge my exoskeleton down here real quick. This is a nice, easy-to-get generator right here. Back on the network. Perfect. Since PC players can't play, yeah. Yeah, it'll be much easier because you don't have to worry about PC cheaters. Alright. Let's quickly repair. That was weird, it lagged a little bit on screen, but it looks like it's working now. I've dropped a handful of frames tonight, but not really very much. Hopefully that's only a very short-term thing. Also, I've started on the Resident Evil 7 video. Started progress on that. Like this song sounds like Simon and Garfunkel.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons
Okay,
detected.
yeah, we got here
All
just
weapons
before the
will be
rain's
locked
gonna
until
start,
the
so
target.
that's good.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, so I need to go take one of these to the lake because there's a trophy for that. So I will go do that here in a second. First, though, let's drop off the human. Let's go drop off our cargo. $45 kilograms, so she's not that big, so that's what, like 115 pounds or something. That's not that big. Hackers will be able to get into their accounts and shut them down. No, that's true. Playing crypto recently.
Thanks.
I prefer good old
I can't
tangible
believe you're alive.
objects.
That's my line, silly.
Silver. Silver's always good. Gold's too damn expensive, so that's not going to happen.
My mom told me
Guns
you
and ammo, specifically bullets, bullets, and even food. So I got about 4 months worth of
kept it
food
close.
in my stockpile now. I got a long way to go on that.
But after the attack, it stopped working.
But I've got like a solid probably 4 months
about
of
fixing it.
non-perishables
Getting the sand
stocked.
flowing again.
Rice,
But it felt too
beans,
much like
pasta, cans of
moving on.
random stuff.
Like for getting you.
Couple weeks worth of like actual freeze-dried
Now we can
food.
both move on.
Couple weeks worth of MREs
Together,
that I managed
you
to
and
pick
me.
up.
If you're ready.
Some stonks.
Of course.
That's pretty solid. Except you
The
just
man
can't
I
eat
knew.
stonks in a disaster situation.
Did a better job.
Silver lying around, thankfully. Yeah,
They
definitely
fixed the
good.
things,
I would
made
love
them
to be
like
able to
new
have
again.
gold, but like gold is pretty
Picking up
freaking
some
expensive, so
pieces, and I'm making
silver's a lot
the
more
most of
reasonably
them.
priced. And it's still going to be quite
That's what I do
valuable.
best too. But this is one piece we don't need.
You made me carry
Only
that
time
here.
That matters is the time I spend with you.
How sweet. Except that you forced
So
me to
let's
deliver
count the
that
moments
around the map and
ourselves.
cause much headache.
I'm asking you to marry me, dummy.
I will.
Oh, she's
I
got
do.
gold stuff, that's good.
Yes.
Well, the thing is that a lot of our silver's back home, just in my grandparents' basement somewhere.
One other thing.
What?
And it was good to be
Don't
able to see
hate
everyone
Mom,
because
Please.
I hate to say it, but my grandparents on my dad's side are kind of going
Tell her
downhill as well.
This is what we want. Help her to understand.
Especially the
and
granddad on
accept
that
it.
side. The grandmother on that side is still physically
Because she needs
decent,
us,
but
and I need
more
her.
mentally struggling. Then my granddad on that side is
I'm
really
pretty good
just
at patching
not
things
doing
up.
that well, so. At the same time, our genes are really, really good. And people on that side of the family usually live well into their 90s. So I think I've hopefully at least still got a few years, another 5, maybe 10 years left at most. Hopefully more if possible. Because I'm very close to my grandparents, so. Now, how much is that going to level me up? And by the way, aren't we still in Chapter 3? I think we're literally still in Chapter 3. Out of 14. But as far as I know, this is by far the longest chapter in the game. According to trophy percentages, this is like almost certainly the longest chapter in the game by a mile.
Sorry, I was such an asshole. I treated you and Fragile like shit.
It was a happy
I'm
ending
gonna
for
try and
them,
make a fresh
that's for
start with my
sure.
girl. And though I can't do half of what you people do out there every day, I'm ready to pull my weight. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man.
I like the sound of that.
The UCA can count on me.
I like the sound of that.
It'll take some getting used to, but it's past time. We will join the UCA's network.
I thought you already
I
did.
won't let you down. I swear.
Is that not what happened earlier? I thought that's what already
I'll
happened.
never forget you. Thank you.
Hey, 2 more. Oh, 100 likes. Let's go. That's a nice little reward. Well, good for them, except I still think it's really stupid that you destroyed my hourglass that I slaved over getting here, as we all remember. Okay, so I guess we did not connect them previously, because that was at the very end of the last stream like a week ago. And then me and my parents, I got them to watch the 3rd episode of the Fallout TV series, because we had a little bit of spare time, so... They've seen that, but they still got 5 more episodes to watch, and they're obviously only going to watch when I'm there, so that I can actually explain everything. Because given that the first question that my dad asked was like, something along the lines of, does this take place in the 1950s or the 60s? Was like the first question he asked, so... Yeah, they don't know anything about the series outside of what I teach. Alrighty, let's keep going.
Sam, that whole region is connected to the Cairo network now.
Ran out of cat food and the cats are
Head to the
upset.
next
Ooh,
area.
I'm sure they are.
To connect South Knot City, you'll need to make a delivery from Lake Knot City.
Some arriving tomorrow. Okay,
Huh?
that's good then.
Not sure I follow. Why not just get them on the network? Let them print what they need.
Because you can't print everything. You do know that, right?
Yeah, you can't print food.
Medicine, organic compounds, that blood of yours that's proven so effective against BTs. None of that can be sent via the network. Only the old-fashioned way. The people of South Knot have been struggling ever since the last attack. Now, if they're to survive, they'll need all the supplies Lake Knot can spare. Head back there and pick up the order. By the way, sometimes you might find yourself traveling home empty-handed, right? Wasted trip, I say. Make the most out of it.
Well, I'm
A
trying
joint
to,
request
but...
from him. I think it'd be in everyone's best. Check the term.
Okay, so you want me to take an order back. Cool.
Heads up,
Oh, you bought a PlayStation
I'm detecting
Portal through
abnormal
Prime Day?
power levels
Nice,
to the
nice.
north of South Knot City. The numbers indicate heavy timefall in the area. It appears to be some kind of storm, but nothing like anything I've ever seen before. Though, truth be told, I can't actually see it either. The storm should be right outside my lab, but with the baby, I'm in no position to investigate. Doesn't seem to have done any real damage yet, but would you mind looking into it for me? Just be sure to keep your distance, alright?
I will try to. Alright. So we have standard orders, which are all through... Okay, I'm not running that one back because that's kind of pointless. I could run that through. And I could probably run both 234 and 248. Yeah, let's try running both of those at once. See if I can get both of them. We still have our exoskeleton. Gonna have to build another PCC because the one I had was lost. We're good on boots for the moment, thank God. And make sure I get a hand... Oh, wait, I still have an anti-BT handgun. Okay. How about a bola gun? Okay, let's build one of those. Alright, let's keep rolling. $199. Fire stick that Xbox built-in console needed for $87. Oh, nice. Load all. Okay, it's not actually all that heavy. It's only about 100 pounds, so, or 100 kilograms, which is a fair bit, but it's okay for this scenario. The only problem is BB's still not doing that well. And then also, I need to take one of these pieces of junk. Sam, stop running into things, please. Okay, how long would it take me to get down to the lake? It shouldn't take long.
Come by again soon.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
If this is actually the lake, which I'm not actually sure it is. Mushy room. Someone's sleeping there. Yeah, I will probably get a PlayStation Portal someday, but honestly, I'm not in any, like, major hurry for it. 'Cause, I mean, I already have my Switch. And in all honesty, I can cover most of my gaming, like, mobile gaming needs with the Switch. Okay, be careful. Oh, great. Does that mean there's a BT nearby? Probably. This might have been a bad idea. But this is a trophy, so that's why I'm doing it. Would not be doing this if this was not a trophy. We gotta throw like one piece of waste in, and then we just won't bother with this anymore afterward. This is the controller and a month of Game Pass. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal for it then.
Wake up.
Okay, just about another 100 meters or so. That is not a fun control scheme with that. Oh wait, do I have 2 pieces of... I might have 2 pieces of the bad cargo. Okay, well, that's a little more, a few more likes, a little more XP, so it's not that big a deal. And after this, we gotta run all this good old stuff back to the other couple of settlements. Oh, I just realized I didn't actually take the main story order, which I should probably go do that as well. Yeah, I kind of forgot to do that. That's on me. Okay, so there is a trophy for disposing of something into the giant Chiral Lake. If that's what this is. If not, then I just wasted a bunch of time, but that's probably what this is. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Come on, baby.
That's a bit of a clunky system. Alright, and it sinks. Sure does take a while to sink. Hey, 2 likes. Awesome. And I think I have another piece on my back right now, so... Yep, I do. So let's carry that by hand. And throw it. Alright, get a few more likes out of that. Not too bad. And we can run back up to the camp up here now. Because I do need to pick up the actual story order. Alright, so that's another trophy done, which is always good. Xbox Fire Stick should be here on the 11th, PlayStation Pro on the 12th. Nice, not too long. There's not too much I'm looking for Prime Day. Probably going to get an air fryer finally. Well, my parents are going to order an air fryer and it'll be my birthday present in a couple of months. But very excited for that. Because it makes a lot of cooking much easier, apparently. Then I'm finally going to get a butane tank for my culinary torch. Which I'm not entirely sure why I even have a culinary torch, but I've got one for like 20 bucks at one point.
Could use some water.
Lego Wednesday Adams sale for 57% off. Oh, okay. I know there's a few sets that are like on sale for Prime Day and all. Not really anything that I actually want at the moment. Because they just released a few more of the Star Wars sets, or talked about a few more of the Star Wars sets that are coming out, and yeah, they're getting a little bit greedy over there at LEGO, which they have been for years now, but definitely seeing it more. Alright, so let's take on the actual mission once we get back here, because that might be a bit important. 700 pieces, only 21 bucks. Yeah, that's a really good deal, actually. That is a very good deal for that many pieces.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Alright, so now that we got that trophy out of the way...
Until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Well, I'm not sure I can fit anything else on my back at this point. Oh, okay, that's actually where I'm going for one of these orders anyway, so... 45 kilograms. That's a bit heavy. Stun bomb. Okay.
Stun your enemies and give yourself just a...
I don't know how important that actually is. Does that requires... Oh, is that just metal? I don't really think I need one, though, because the human enemies in this game are so stupid. Yeah, the human enemies in this game are so stupid. I don't really know if there's a point to that.
Order assigned.
Alright, 150 kilograms.
Thanks, Sam.
Alright, let's figure out our best route to it. Gonna be right through the heart of mule territory. Yeah. Do I have anything that has to go to the film director, though?
Keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't think I have anything that goes to the film director right now. It's okay, though. I can beat up everyone. I'm just sure it can go up. Oh, for sure. For that sheep, that's insane. For a set of that size. I'll look and see if there's anything else you want to get. I was kind of looking into getting like a soda stream machine, but in all honesty, I'm not sure it's the best deal in the world, because the actual machine, sure, but it's just the fact you have to rebuy the CO2 cartridges. And you can't get a subscription service for it off of Amazon, unfortunately. I'd have to get that through, like, the website itself, so... maybe someday, if it ever becomes, like, a really good price, but... okay, so that's a destination. Yeah, the film director, I don't think is actually one that I have to deliver to right now, so... alright, let's cross mule territory and see how this goes. Lego Skywalker Blue Milk figures, custom version, so you didn't know that to rebuy on Amazon. It's sealed. Yeah, definitely keep it sealed. Sealed was $23, but no, it's going to go up in value. Oh, it absolutely will. Okay, that's a mule camp right up there.
Now stay with me, BB.
Yeah, BB's not in good shape, and I really don't know how to fix that issue. Probably have to go and sleep in an actual bed. Alright, well, let's run straight across mule territory and hope for the best. Again, they're really, really stupid in this game. At least they have been so far, so I'm not too worried. Okay, that is still half a kilometer away at this point, so let's run. Oh, that's a giant gap in the ground. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem here. Oh, someone was nice enough to put a ladder out. Yeah, I feel like you could definitely do, like, a Menace to Society playthrough in this game.
Yep, that was
Like,
definitely...
one where you just, like, destroy people's stuff and, like, make the game worse for everyone. Can he seriously not go up this ledge? Can you seriously not make it up this ledge?
That's a long way down.
Okay, there we go. Come on, Sam. It's like a 2-foot jump. Thank you. Alright, let's keep running. A soda stream, so it's for sparkling water. Because I'm that one weirdo that drinks a lot of sparkling water, as we already know. I may have bitten off a little more than I could chew with this particular loadout, but hopefully it's okay. Hopefully we don't die in the process and cause a void out. Well, I don't think the mules actually kill you, though. I think they do just knock you out. I think that's already happened once, actually. Oh, great, another giant gap to go across. Okay, how is this gonna work? I could try to toss a ladder across, but I'm not sure that that's gonna do a lot of good. Let's see. That is not how I want that to go. That's not unstable. Okay. Instead, we're gonna go up and around the mountain. Because why not? Yeah, machine, but it's called a soda stream is what it is, so it's literally just like sparkling water maker. It's just, I don't know if it's really enough of a good value, at least even off of Amazon. Oh, so you could probably go down there if you really wanted to and cut across. My stamina's great. Timefall's coming. Hey, Secret Underdog, it's going quite well. Had a good 4th of July. Back to some Death Strandings. Sam here is about to keel over with exhaustion. Which, why am I... Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Drink a monster. Because, yes, that's the random thing that's in this game, this giant product placement. Footwear's ruined. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Because I should have another pair of boots in here. Put that on. And I guess the old ones are just gone. Okay, that's fine. Reach 1,000 trophies. Nice. If you get a drop at a LEGO store selling everything with a discount. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. That's probably a pretty decent hustle. What did I do for the 4th of July? Not too much. Mostly just hung out at my parents' house. We cooked steak and baked potatoes. That was fun. That was the day we finished watching Squid Game 3, so that was a good time. Alright, so we're almost there. Basically a straight shot from here. This will allow me to offload some of the cargo. And I guess the mules just were not too interested in Sam here today, so I am not going to complain about that. That makes my life easier. The light in the darkness, and then 1337. And there's a bridge here. How wonderful. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever tried to do like a Menace of Society playthrough for this, where your entire objective is destroy everyone's stuff. Because it literally lets you do that in some cases. Oh god, I would make you the most hated person ever playing this game. I'm with a friend of yours, and his parents saw the fireworks. Oh, nice, nice. I love fireworks. It's just my my older dog just really does not like the noise of fireworks. He's up there in age, so he really does not like that, the noise of fireworks.
Decontaminating soon. Rest advised.
So we'd rather them not be going off around us, but it of course happens plenty of times. Okay, we delivered our cargo. Actually, we delivered 2 pieces of cargo. A standard order and a story order. So that is going to reduce a lot of weight.
Come a long way, huh? Hope your cargo held up.
It better.
Looking good. Looking good. Guess you
Yeah,
were.
it didn't get damaged. I was pretty careful with it. %2 and 1%, not bad at all. S rank, backpack customization. I cannot spell today. 2.5 stars, and now for our story Or whatever that is. That's the standard order, never mind. But 2% each, it's not too bad at all. Can't expect it to be perfect. It's still better than the Postal Service. Postal Service just throws shit around and hopes that you don't get mad about it. And even if you do get mad about it, they don't really... Not like they're going to do anything to fix it for you. Alright, delivery time is the only one that I really don't have, like, increasing at all. That's going to be something that probably can't do until I have, like, the zip lines and stuff.
They're not like our usual supply.
New designs.
I'll notify HQ.
Sounds good. Yeah, fireworks are fun.
Hey, just got the evaluation results from the people. Looks like the motor, for one.
They really couldn't believe it was made from scratch.
It can be fitted to a modified truck and be ready.
Yes.
They contracted the junk dealer straight away and got it added. They had good things to say. Contract has already been made, and you'll find the path. If you want to... Anyway, I hope you appreciate what those two...
Okay, I like the sound of that. That sounds like we're about to get some new gear.
Access delivery terminal for further information.
But first, we need to rest.
Your work is great.
And BB needs a break. Because they're not doing too well. Ooh, are we going to get something out of this? Unique scene? Maybe? Alright. Sam got a nice good night of sleep.
Sam, don't know if you're aware, but you can customize your pack in your private room. Why not give it a try?
And you're gonna make me do this, aren't you? Oh, okay, hang on. So I can actually... Oh! Well, why wouldn't I do that? Oh, okay, so that takes up a ton of space, so I'm not gonna do that, but... A windmill! BB likes it? Let's give it for that, because BB likes it. So we have an extra grenade pouch now. Not that I'm probably ever going to use it, because I'm dumb and lazy most of the time, but still. Alright, let's clean up. Get good and ready. Yeah, let's get ourselves good and ready to move forward. Ooh!
Number 0.
That's a lot of stuff. Oh, I have a bunch of grenades. Okay, so I might need to take a look at that here in a second. Let's grab a monster as well. Oh, I can eat a little bug thingy. Let's have a monster. Let's put on our Bridges headwear, because why not? Might as well. Represent the company that I work for. And yeah, let's get out of here. Didn't hear any fireworks down here. Well, that's good, because I was still hearing them on Sunday here. Alright, so we are in much better shape now. Well rested and ready to move on. So the Craftsman wants something, and Lake Knot City wants something. But while we're here, I think that there's an autopaver here, isn't there? Yes, there is. What does it need? It's good on metal, and it's... Okay, so I need, like, 260 ceramics, and I have enough chiral crystals already, so we just need some ceramics. Yeah, take one of those. And we will go repair that bit of road, because it seems like a good idea. Alright, so what do we... I'm not going to bother with other deliveries and stuff right now. Let's just take this and finish off that chunk of road first. Because that's not far away at all, so might as well just build up more of the roadway while we can. Putting a quick run over there, refill everything. Be a good little porter. Yep, there's a generator, and there's a road right there, so... quick, easy way to spend some resources. And make sure that our... oh, I put that generator down. I didn't even realize I put that one there. That's actually something that I did. I wonder how many people have used it. Probably none, because it's still not being liked by anyone. Alrighty, so... add the materials. That's totally fine. And then we need almost 100 chiral crystals, so... that's fine. It's extra material. Let's get that road built up. The generator was destroyed. That's okay, because now we got the actual roadway here. Very cool. Alright, we got a chunk of roadway. Let's go. More makes travel a little bit easier. Though that's only in one side of this, so I don't know where the one is on the other side. Because we can get up to here. That autopaver still needs 800 metal and 600 ceramics. Do I try to carry that with me? Maybe? 800 metal, 600 ceramics. Can we make that work?
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porterbridge. Decontaminating.
Let's see.
All clear. Welcome.
Let's see what that's going to do. Let's see if that's actually a possibility. Let's see if I can get that much weight on here. Oh, okay. Let's get this first. Okay, he took a crap load of damage. There's got to be a way to improve that. Because those deliveries take so much damage. There's probably a way to upgrade it later. Carb condition grade 20. Harder to lose consciousness. That's good. If only I was a football player. Ooh, so these are all bot orders? Dang, okay. Well, let's send this one to the junk dealer. It's probably not going to come intact, but that's okay. And now, let's claim a few materials. So we need 800 metal, which is 80 kilograms. That's a lot. Let's take it. And we need a lot of ceramics as well. But I'm only going to take one of these for now. I'm just going to carry all of this there. Yeah, that's going to have me pretty close to maxed out on weight, so... now, what about... ooh, there's a bunch of stuff in the private locker here. Okay, so I've got metals and resins and everything in here. Put that in the grenade pouch. Why not? Okay, that's fine. And let's see if I can build a vehicle. Oh, people are so nice. They actually leave vehicles here. That's awesome, man. People leave vehicles that you can just take. Oh, that's so nice. Anthem shutting down next year. Yeah, I never had any real interest in that one. Haven't really been able to work as much due to college classes. Once it's all got speed, working every single day. Oh yeah, definitely get all that overtime in. Now that there's no longer any tax on overtime, let's go. No more tax on overtime, might as well take advantage of that. Alright, let's see if we can get this going. 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 Let's see if we can get this I mean, my job doesn't usually allow overtime, but on some occasions it will. Sounds like a good choice to me.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And of course, in healthcare, we don't get tips, unfortunately. We're like one of the few of that kind of industry that doesn't get them. Okay, how am I going to get across here? Let's hope I don't sink. Okay, nope, we're good. A little bit of water damage, but we're fine. See, I can occasionally get overtime, just no tips, unfortunately. Okay, well that got me maybe halfway there. I think I'm supposed to go back across the water here. So this is all going to be repaired once I repair this chunk of road. They finally did it. Yeah, there's no tax on overtime anymore. They actually passed that part of it. Just re-downloaded, just haven't opened yet. Gonna be here for a little... Hey, TJ! Here for a little bit, relative place due to family... Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everyone is doing okay. But yeah, it's supposedly official at this point, so... My job doesn't really allow opportunities for it, but I would absolutely be doing it if I could. Okay, that's not... Uh-oh. Okay, that's probably not a good idea. Let's take the bridge over here that looks like it's being melted currently. God, you actually might be able to get through this game without really building anything. With how many structures are up already. You might actually be able to do something like that. As bizarre as that sounds, that might not be impossible. Uncle passed away from a heart attack. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I hope that everyone else is doing okay.
Stretch my legs.
It's always a rough time. Come on, go to structure. There we go. Yeah, rest in peace, absolutely. Okay, and that just did a lot. Built up a big chunk of the road, but it's not enough of it. That still needs about 440 more ceramics. I'm not really going to bother with that right now, though. Not until that one's done. Okay, yep, that one's already done, so... We're going to go to the craftsman next. And deliver his stuff. Because now there's timefall, and it'll probably be better to get on out of here. But a big chunk of the road up here is done, which is going to make life much easier. I love having a roadway to use, and then eventually we get them zip lines that are even better. I don't know, maybe out of here I can pull the remaining, like, 400-something ceramics I need. There's also probably a station over here to build out of. Yeah, that's something right there, and there's an auto paver over there. Oh, it's a little mini base, okay. Before we go in, let me see where I stand on... Oh, this one mostly needs chiral crystals. That's a big part of it. I have quite a few chiral crystals that I can donate. Funeral's on Friday, taking Friday off to see him one last time. Gotcha, gotcha. Feel really bad for your aunts and your cousins. I mean, it's never fun. It's always tough, but he's in a better place. He's in a much better place now. Hopefully he can use some of that as a celebration of life more so than anything else. Celebrate life.
Begin the scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, so we reached our marker, so deliver all cargo that we have. That was a lot of kilograms worth of cargo as well, so we're going to be in pretty good shape now.
Ah, it's you.
It's going well, thank you very much.
Wow. Carrying all this couldn't have been easy.
I had a bike. Made it a lot easier. Ooh, that was heavy. Yeah, man, that was a heavy load. 2% damage. Okay, we got some good lights out of that. S rank, let's go. He shared some materials with us. That's even better. If only resins were actually useful for anything. Oh! Horizon Zero Dawn? Okay. More structures can now be built in the chiral area. Big up on material. He's nearly through level 4. That's a little on Uncle just visited yesterday. Yeah, it can definitely... Sometimes it hits out of absolutely nowhere. Like, with my grandmother, when she passed last year, we all knew it was coming. We just didn't know, like, when exactly. But we knew it was going to be...
Put something aside for you.
In the near future.
Maybe you could use it more than me. Go ahead and grab it.
What you got for me? Custom hematic grenades. Okay. Alright. I'll take that.
Well, you've done.
Alright. That was easy enough.
New order available.
We have, like, almost no weight at this point, so... Standard orders. Those are all going to the engineer. That would be kind of a waste. Oh, I'm sure as hell not taking on some of these deliveries. But 2 of these are going back to Lake Knot City, so... We will take those on here in a second, but first... I want to see if I can build up more of the bridges and everything. The roads. So that one's already done, so... This one back here just needs 440 ceramic. And then the one over here needs a shitload of everything except for chiral crystals. Okay, so we're probably better off just going ahead and trying to build up the road down there. I might as well grab whatever materials I can for now. Never know, be the last time you see him. Yeah, that's how I am now with my grandparents on my dad's side. Because they're not doing super well. Alright, take 3 of those. $320 of that. I said 460, so 320 plus 160 will be enough. Oh, this is about to be a bit of a journey. Is this all even gonna fit? It actually is. This is only a temporary type of thing. I'm not going to be using this for very long because some of this is going to go immediately into construction. Okay, how far away is that? Okay, it's like 100 meters away, so we're just going to carry it. That's totally fine. health issues for the last few years, but always seems scared to go see a doctor. And that's unfortunately how a lot of people are, especially older people. They just will not go to the doctor no matter what you tell them. That's kind of how my granddad is, which is not a good thing. Work tomorrow, even though you're leaving late. So do you not get any sort of bereavement leave? Because usually you should get that. Last time I saw my stepfather be on the couch where they went to bed. Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Again, like, celebrate life. That's what I'm going to say. Be more focused on celebrating life. Oh, we're just upgrading it? Oh. I thought we were actually building it. Because this road isn't built, is the thing. It's not built at all, so... I assumed we were building the road. It claims we're paying for an upgrade, but the road isn't built yet. So Dad was to your grandma, loves one to the doctor. I mean, I don't like going to the doctor necessarily, but if I got a serious problem, I'm going to go get it checked out. For sure.
Verifying ID.
I mean, I work in the healthcare field, so of course that's something that would make logical sense to do.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, so let's go finish off another chunk of road here before we come back here and knock out a couple other things.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So yeah, we need to build up more of the road if we can. A road you rebuilt was built by someone else. Awesome! People are using them. I love it when I get to actually help out for once. Whoa, speed boost! I don't know where that speed boost came from. Alright, let's build up this next little section of road. Some guy's so scared to see a doctor. It's been a thing for forever. I can tell you that from my own experience in this field. That is very much a guy kind of thing, and it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just, maybe it's a masculinity thing. I don't really know. But it's for sure a thing that we see a lot of, so... I'm not even with like a general practitioner or anything. I'm very specialized at this point, so... Alright, build it up. Alright. We have a roadway being built. So that is going to be a full road all the way to that destination. So that's huge. That's pretty awesome. Look at that beautiful, beautiful roadway. And we're down to only 25 kilograms of weight, so let's get back on here and head on back to that location so we can start building on more. Alright, so we have a pretty good looking roadway now, which is kind of awesome. We can ride down the center without using batteries, which is always great. The prostate exams. I don't think I've ever had a prostate exam. I don't think I have. I'm assuming I haven't, because I assume it's something I would remember as being very traumatic. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that happen before.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Ah, with the rain, though.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright. Safely inside, so let's see exactly what I need to bring over to this one. Okay, so it says it is... Oh, wait. That's why it's broken. Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense now. It's currently broken. That's why. Let me go check that out real quick and see if I can figure out why that's happening. Too far away from having that done. You two happens at 40, you think? Oh god, that's only 11 and a half years away.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I've taken big enough
Relax.
poops that I feel like it can't be any worse than that. Okay, so I do just have to do the full rebuild? In which case I need 1,700 metal and 2,000 ceramics. Well, I'll take what I can. I'll take and get what I can. 2,000 metal and 2,000 ceramics, pretty much. It's literally right here, so I mean, I might as well. It's basically free. So close by. Colonoscopy, no thanks. I'm sure it's not pleasant, but I feel like it would be less bad than like a prostate exam because you're put under anesthetic when you do that. When you do a colonoscopy. Okay, let's take a 600 and a 400 for this. And a 320 ceramics and another 320 ceramics. And we'll see if that's enough to get most of this roadway built. Because at least with the colonoscopy, they put you under anesthesia and you're asleep the whole time, so you don't even know it happened. I don't know if they do that during a prostate exam, so... Alright, let's keep building this up. The more roadway we can get, the better. Video of it made you extremely lightheaded. I mean, none of the medical stuff bothers me at this point, because I'm so used to it. So used to, like, all that kind of stuff at this point. Alright, put all that in. Everyone likes that. But there's not really anything else to do here right now, so hopefully we can build this up later. Because the more roads we can get, the better. And as long as I can keep using free materials... I have all that stuff in my private locker, but barely any of it's metal. Most of it's resin, because resin's so seemingly useless currently.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
Okay, so what's going on with standard orders? Is there anything that I can take? There are two I think I can take over to Lake Knot. So take that to Lake Knot and that to Lake Knot. Two easy deliveries to take along the way. Ooh, the Bola Gun level 2. Nice. Shouldn't need it for this journey, but it's good to know that we have it. Nothing insanely bad with the weight here. Looks like we're only going to be about, yeah, 50 kilograms. We're fine. The other stuff is just in places that's kind of out of the way, so it's not really worth it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, let's get back onto the highway. Make the turn, Sam. Okay, so can I follow the highway the whole way back? I can follow the highway the entire way back. Awesome. So, Let's go ride it. Shall I sing the old song from Cars 1? Shall I attempt to sing? Do I wish to torture everyone in here by singing? Do I wish to do that? I might as well sing a little bit. Life is a highway, and I wanna ride it all night long. That's literally the only lyric of that I actually know, so I'm not going to sing anymore because that's literally the only part of that song I actually know. If you're going my way, I want to drive it all night long. I don't even know what that voice is supposed to sound like. Eating ramen right now, a lot of you haven't eaten at all. Yeah, I mean, that's how it was when my grandmother passed. Like, I don't know what my parents did because I wasn't around there. I was down here, but I didn't eat too much those days. I drank a lot, so that was my sort of thing to do. Oh great, we're in mule territory. Actually, it's not that big a deal because they're kind of pussies in this game. They don't really do anything most of the time. I can beat most of them up pretty easily. Haven't had ramen for a bit. I haven't eaten in a little while, but still love it for sure. It's honestly a pretty good lunch option some days. Oh, so now that we mentioned that, I gotta address my latest tweet, or X post, whatever you want to call it. Because I gotta say a couple of things about my field of employment and the intelligence of the people that I work with. I got a few things I need to say here. So, the majority of it has just been the most bizarre, just drama. So, like, one thing that happened, a bunch of people someone flipped the fuck out because someone else took down a picture of somebody that isn't currently working because she's on maternity leave because she just had a kid.
No one's starving.
Or no, the person that's on maternity leave now took down a picture of someone who no longer works for the company, and that set off a shit show, because of course it did.
You'll also be carrying seeds,
Then there's the idea that a brand new hire that's been here for like 2 weeks literally took time off today to interview with another company. So one of our phlebotomists was super fucking pissed off about that. About having to, like, train that person and everything, and also not getting paid as much, which I understand that not being paid as much is kind of bullshit. But at the same time, it's like, they come and bitch to me the whole time, and it's like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? And I've said this so many times before, it's like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about this. I really don't give a crap about any of this. Oh my god, it's literally non-stop. It's absurd.
Everything looks to be in perfect condition.
It's hilarious, but at the same time, it gets really fucking annoying. Oh my god, it's like... You can bitch to me all you want about it. I really don't care. There's nothing I can do about this. What do you want me to do? Get you a higher paycheck or something? Because I prefer a higher paycheck first. It's just, it's non-stop, and it's literally every fucking week it's something. Like, non-stop, it's every fucking week it's gotta be something. And it's usually over just the stupidest things. And again, like, at times it's hilarious, but at times it's really, really annoying. Again, it's just like, What do you want me to do about this? Wait, what is this? Material collection and delivery. What is this? Oh, but that's super close to here. I have a vehicle, so let's try it. Yeah, that's only like... That's not far from here. Oh. Ooh, we can make a truck now. Yeah, let's make a truck. And yeah, it's just like, literally every fucking week it's gotta be something. And it's like, again, what the hell do you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do. I get that you need someone to complain to, but I'm not the only person in this job. I don't want to listen to this shit most of the time. Like, I got more important things to do. I have other work stuff to do. And yeah, again, it's funny at first, but it eventually starts to get really, really annoying. The problem is the worst. You're glad you don't deal with a lot by yourself at work a lot of times. Like, there's a lot of things that I like about, like, the camaraderie of having co-workers and stuff. To where I don't know how well I would do in, like, an actual work-from-home position. Because I do like some of that interaction and everything. But, I mean, my God, do you need to be mad about every little thing that happens? It's not that big a deal. I really don't care if you don't like the cupcake you got for your birthday compared to someone else, because yes, that was literally a fucking argument they had 2 weeks ago. It's just so annoying. And it doesn't... Oh, okay, so I'm not sure I can actually get to that from here. I think I need to go back to the town here. Which came on the collectibles in Mario Odyssey. Oh, nice! Yeah, that game has a lot of collectibles to find. Managers like that to you sometimes. Shares way too much personal stuff. Well, the problem for me, though, is that I'm literally, most of the time, the only male person that's working most days. So, somehow that means that I have to be the sponge for everything. Can I go through here? I can. So yeah, since I'm the one and only male co-worker, it means I have to be the sponge for all the drama. Because everyone needs to share their opinions on everything. And it's like, great, I really don't give a shit. And the cupcake to EDP. It's just like, why are you so pissed off over something that's simple? It's a fucking piece of cake. If you are so mad about it, go buy another one for yourself. It's really that simple. If you're so mad about it, just go buy another one. They're not that expensive. And don't bother your lone male coworker with it, because he doesn't care. But, like, that was a big part of it, was just some of the stupidity like that happening. Okay, I don't really need the resins or the hermetic grenade. I can take these ceramics. Okay, so is this gonna, like, really up my, like, capacity or something for ceramics here? Because if so, I'm down for that. Oh, this goes to Lake Knot City? Well, I might as well take that with me. Can I take it? I can. Awesome. Let's deliver his lost cargo. Yeah, that was probably the biggest part of what I was complaining about. Which, again, I feel that I'm perfectly entitled to complain about that, because, again, it's just so bizarre. But at the same time, another thing that happened was, on Tuesday, we had literally nothing to do in our main office. Like, we just were not busy in, like, one of our offices. So, I was forced to drive, like... Okay, have I got everything? I do. Perfect. So, yeah, I was forced to drive, and at minimum... Because my commute to one of our offices, at minimum, is an hour and 20 minutes. Back and forth, so an hour and 20 minutes throughout the day. Usually it's more like 2 hours. And I was forced to do that drive on a day where there was literally no reason for me to even be in that far away office. And it also meant that I missed out on the free lunches that we get at the closer office. And it just makes no sense, because people... It's like people don't understand just basic logic. Like, there's... The average IQ has got to be about 12 at this point. Just that no one can make intelligent decisions. Yeah, the average IQ is probably about 12. And it was just... That was what really, really annoyed me, because it's like... Why should I have to make that giant drive? Waste all my gas and time and everything. To do nothing. To literally sit there all day and do nothing.
Wow.
Because sometimes we have days where we really don't have anything to do.
Thank you, Sam.
And it was one of those days. And there was just no point of any of it. And that just really kind of pissed me off. It was such a waste of my time. It was such a waste of resources. And it was just annoying to me because it's such a long-ass drive that I really don't want to do it. One of our bots have completed deliveries. Okay. The bot actually made it? Dang, I'm surprised he made it. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised it's a C because that tends to happen when I let a bot do it. Yeah, it's been a couple of those weeks. And there's a trophy! Traveled 80 kilometers and completed an order. Let's go! We've got a trophy. Destroyed his career over a cupcake. I don't know what happened with that.
Good work. New order
All
available.
right.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Documentary by Chef Bojack yesterday. It's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about that. Okay, what can we make the bot go do next? Well, actually, let's see what our next order for Sam is. All the way to South Knot City. Oh, that's going to be unpleasant. Alright, let me check the roads and see what I can repair and put together along the way. So if we take this road, that auto-paver's good, but then the road cuts out right there for some reason. Then it comes back when we get to here. I should be able to make it a pretty long distance on that road. Because that's Timefall Farm. Wait, where is South Knot City? Is it here? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so... I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get the vehicle all the way there or not. So is there any other roadways that I want to try to build up now while I'm on here? I could try to build up this one, in which we need another 700 metal, 2,000 ceramics, and 100 crystals. So 700 metal, 2,000 ceramics, and 100 crystals. Let me see if I can take that, if there's enough for that. I can take the metal. And I'll take the ceramics with me as well, because why not? Should build that road up a little bit. And then we can take on the Order as well, because we're going to have our vehicle here. So we're going all the way down there. Okay, I can get to the Craftsman myself, so I can get to the Engineer myself as well, but that's a pretty heavy load, so let's just send it to him. Send that with the robot. He'll take care of it for me. And are there any standard orders that I can... Okay, yep, I can drop off that one along the way. Okay, that's not going to happen. I could make this delivery if it wasn't so heavy. I don't know if I can really make that right now because I'm not sure the vehicle's going to let me do it. But I can try. I have a vehicle. I do have a vehicle. Well, I did have a vehicle. Alright, perfect. Oh, don't worry about it, Sam. You can literally load all of it onto the back of a truck.
Order assigned.
Wait, did I not take the story order? I didn't. Of course I didn't. Alright, well, let's see if I can carry all of this or not. I don't know how this is going to go at all. Okay, it's all on the truck. Let's go. This is actually good. I might be able to make, like...
Unable to process order.
Oh.
Unable to process order. Please stand by until the problem can be rectified.
Oh, hi. Sam, Bridges, I presume? Sorry about that. The system seems to be on the fritz. One of the packages wasn't processed properly and got left out of the order. It says here the client is Fragile herself.
Yeah, this ain't suspicious at all.
Tagged it so the system couldn't tell whether it's for Fragile Express or Bridges. Anywho, really sorry for the
Yeah, this
and,
ain't suspicious at all.
Careful. The contents are fragile. Yes, okay.
Yeah, that's a trap. It literally says what it is. It literally says what it is. It's a small thermonuclear weapon. It literally says exactly what it is. Okay, that's actually kind of hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty funny. So, what exactly am I supposed to do about the nuke? What exactly am I supposed to do about the nuclear bomb I was just given? Like, he didn't seem suspicious at all, did he? Okay, I assume the red is bad. Okay, so the engineer is going to get the other thing. The craftsman, we're taking something, so we can drop that off with him. And then we have to get to South Knot. So let me guess, we're currently transporting a nuclear bomb. Which is probably not good.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Can we just go throw it in the lake? Like, seriously, can't we just go throw it in that weird Cairo Lake thing? I think that'd be fine. Alright, so we have infinite battery while we're riding on the center here, so might as well use it to our advantage. For as long as possible. Oh, there's a mule truck out there. That's great. There's nothing I can really do about that right now, though. Because we're kind of busy. Apparently we're carrying a nuclear bomb, so... probably need to be moving rather quickly and get it away from civilization. Oh, and I also forgot, guys, I went and saw 28 Years Later over the weekend. Me and my dad went to see it. It was weird, is the best way to put it. It was very, very weird. I expected it to be weird, given the first two movies in the series, but it was a lot weirder than I expected it to be. Not a bad movie, necessarily, but very, very strange. Even by that franchise's standards. And it's the first of 3 new ones, so we have 2 more new ones to watch in the future. Next one comes out in, like, January, I think it is, so we'll have that to watch in January, and then there'll be one more after that, probably like a couple of years down, well, maybe like a year down the line. I feel like they probably could make it back-to-back or something. So that's what they did with the first one. Amazon Delivery Driver Simulator. I think this is a little bit more dangerous than actual Amazon delivery. Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. Never driven delivery for Amazon, so...
Okay.
My giant stack of stuff. Alright, let's drop off what we can here. So... ooh, that's actually more metal than we really need here, so... carry the rest of the ceramics with me for the other location, because we're going to need them there. Yeah, so we're going to need... that autopaver's good. That one's good, but then... or actually, no, I guess we can just drop the ceramics here, because we don't really need them anywhere else, so... yeah, might as well. And there's also a trophy for upgrading each type of structure, so might as well do this while I can. Alright. That'll clear out the weight just a little bit. Or a lot. Haven't seen those movies. They're interesting. They're very strange. They're zombie movies, technically, but they're quite unusual. As you'll see when if you ever choose to see them. They're very much different. It's also one of the more, like, horrifying versions of the zombie virus because it's really, really dangerous.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
Because it infects you within, like, 10 seconds, so, like, World War Z's movie. I hope I didn't accidentally take the car. Okay, I guess it's just not going to count it while I'm out here.
Keep on keeping on.
So I guess he wants the emergency provisions? I hope that's what he wanted. If it's not that, then it's the timefall resistant wood, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, he wanted the wood. Oops. So he wants the wood. He wants that wood. He wants that, Daryl Dixon wood. I hear it goes for a lot these days. I can never remember what each particular place wants me to carry. Alright, you want wood? Fine, I will give you wood. That sounded very wrong. Alright, let's give our man some wood.
Keep on keeping on.
At least we have the truck for this. Made life a lot easier. Alright, we got it all. Let's see what it actually gives me. It should all be in perfect condition, so there shouldn't be any complaints here.
Hey, Sam. All right.
It better be perfect, because this was a little bit of trouble to get here. It wasn't easy, so you're going to give me a nice tip with a lot of likes. 0%, let's go. Perfect delivery, that's going to be an S rank. Yep, nice S rank there. A lot of likes. Ooh, Aloy, look at that. We can get an Aloy hologram, cool. Upgraded bandwidth, more supplies, let's go. Alright, we are already almost up to 5 stars here. Trying to see what you can make for tomorrow. Have some mac and cheese, ground beef lying around. Hey, that sounds pretty good, though, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to have tomorrow. Probably either ground beef
Maybe you can
in a
use
bowl,
Go ahead and grab it.
or some ramen with leftover rotisserie chicken. That actually tends to come out pretty well.
Seeing you in action. Keep it up.
Great.
Good work. New order available.
Now let me see if he has any deliveries available for the location I'm headed to next. No, no, no. Hell no. Okay, that's actually not that bad. That's actually right along my path, so I might as well take that. Still on vacation, not coming back till the end of August. Just gonna be with your dad for a while. Yeah, there's a certain level of peace just being around other men. And no crazy stupidity like what I'm dealing with these days. Hopefully you get less of that. That's for sure. You can definitely miss family when they're gone for that long. Hopefully not too much in the way of drama. Okay, so we have several deliveries to make down here at... right here. There's 2 deliveries to make here, so... It's gonna be good. We're getting a lot of likes, a lot of support, so definitely good. We need to listen to your sister complaining. Yep, that sounds like me not wanting to deal with the people that I work with half the time when they complain about the stupidest stuff. Or, like, there was a time where that person that was mad about the other person leaving for another interview, where she actually called our CEO one time about, it was back when we didn't have air conditioning, when they refused to pay to fix the air conditioning. Wait. Where's the next... Oh, crap, it's all the way up there? Oh god, what does that one need? It shouldn't need anything, though. It's built. Huh. Well, let's see if we can figure out a solution to this. Let's see if we can work out a little solution to this. I'm joking, once your sister turns 20, you're in both your parents' teenage daughter survivor t-shirts. Oh god, I can't imagine. I'm sure it's an emotional train wreck to deal with that kind of stuff. Because grown women are so crazy emotional at times. No offense, Cassie or Mia or any other female viewers that are in here. They can be a handful already, and then just, I can't imagine what it's like when they're a teenager. All the hormones and everything running crazy. Okay, so there is a thing right here that just hasn't been built up yet, but it's not... Okay, now it's showing up. Ooh, it needs a lot of stuff, too. Well, let's see if I can bring some materials over from our nearby base of operations. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get back up if I get over there, but... Cargo's probably damaged, but okay. I mean, they're just going to have to take it how they get it. I really don't care about their preferences. They're just going to have to deal with it. Charge up on the chiral network.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminated. Keep on keeping. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
It's the reason why you don't have female best friends. Certain things you can't talk to them about. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, make deliveries. 2 standard orders here. Awesome.
Everything on... Wow.
It's really not because I carried most of it by vehicle, which is great. Oh, just a tiny bit of damage. 1% damage, that's totally fine. Yeah, S rank, levels up. Ooh, a long-range vehicle available. More network. Oh, vehicle color data. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Everything's in good shape, so got a lot of likes. We're halfway through level 4 here. Always good. How do I up the delivery time one, though? Because I feel like I've been delivering things really quickly.
Well, take care of yourself.
And the girls tried to have a friend in middle school and high school that blocked you over some joke is crazy. I mean, most of mine didn't, like, block me, but I don't know most of them very well anymore. Yeah, all those are a little out of reach. I'd rather go repair the road here, so what do we need? We need 330 of chiral crystals, almost 1,000 metal. How many of this is going to let me have? Alright, I'll take all of them. Why not? Almost 1,000 metal. Actually, yeah, 800 metal should be good for now. And 320 ceramics for now. And we'll take those, and we'll see how close that gets us. More roads we can build, the better. Also, we're still currently carrying a small thermonuclear bomb, apparently, because I guess Sam isn't really too worried about that. I mean, I still have a few friends from, like, high school and all, but not very many. Half of them didn't even go to my school, so... Alright, let's see how much of this road we can build up with... Wow, this vehicle tips over way too easily. Okay, how am I going to get all this up there? Am I going to have to just climb it myself, probably? Yeah, well, maybe I can make this work. Oh, this thing does not control well.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Okay, I'll tell you what I can do. I can get out here and just carry it myself. Oh, wait, everything currently on the truck is not the materials that I actually need, so... Carry this, like, 150 kilograms up the mountain and just drop it off and be done. Easy peasy. Oh.
It says here the client is fragile herself.
Well.
Careful. The contents are fragile.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I should have known that could be a problem, and I don't really want a void out to happen. But how was I supposed to know it would blow up if I got too far away from it? Like, it was very clear that there was a bomb in there, but I didn't know that meant I couldn't go more than 20 feet away from it. So what does that make happen? Because Sam's getting right back up here. Okay, so that got rid of the void out issue, so we're okay on that end. Finally made beef cheese quesadillas after a while. Nice. I mean, that's since we're doing keto. Okay, well, I'm honestly glad that we're resetting here, because I'm going to take the metal and the ceramics to the other one that's actually useful, not the upgrade one. They're going to be more useful in the later one. Okay, it's a good thing I could reload that save, because that was really dumb. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised that happened, but at the same time, how was I supposed to know it was going to blow up if I walked too far away from it? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, so this time we make our wood deliveries to our guy up here. And the rest of the supplies we keep taking with us to keep building roadways.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, that's the exact kind of thing I would expect to have happen in this game. Progress. I mean, I haven't really been grinding today. Just been trying to finish whatever I can. It seems like Chapter 3 is just, like, dragging on forever. But it is, like, by far the longest chapter of the game, so I think once we get into this chapter, we'll start earning trophies a little bit faster again. Apparently in the sequel you get the vehicles and stuff a lot earlier, or at least some other methods of travel a little bit earlier. I know you get monorails and stuff, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to go drop off our stuff over here at this place, and then hopefully not trigger a void out again by accident while trying to build roads. So so we know he likes the wood, so let's get him some wood.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
That's how you had presenting for communications class this week. Had to show off a skill, how to save a choking victim. Oh, nice! That's actually something that's actually very useful to know how to do. Okay, that's loaded onto the vehicle. Okay, let's do a little bit more weight swapping here. That's fine. It's literally only a few feet away, so shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we did it this time. Hopefully we don't die this next time. Did slide 3's platinum. Or will start it, okay. I do Infamous Festival of Blood. It's worth doing. It's not a bad game, but I'd definitely check and make sure it's still fully obtainable. Because I'm pretty sure there are issues that people have run into with those PS3 ones, so...
Just so you know, go ahead and grab it.
Cool.
Seeing you and I. Keep it up, Sam.
Okay, so we've got that.
Good work. New.
So yeah, this one still needs... We know at least, like, several hundred of different materials.
Access delivery
Any
terminal.
chiral matter I can get be useful, actually. Let me take those with me. That might end up being enough. May end up being just enough for it. And are there standard orders that go to that particular location? Yep, resins. That's the only one that goes there, so I will take this one. Is it... that's going to be cutting a little close on the weight, but it's probably worth trying. The last bit of it I can pick up, so I can just put it on the truck. Okay, so what else can I put on the truck here? Perfect. Load those onto the vehicle. Perfect. And let's pick up the last few items. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we have materials, we can build roads, that's all good. I gotta go pee real quick, so I'll be right back, and we will continue on. Alright. Much better. Mic's on, yep. Okay, so... I'd rather rebuild the road over this other direction first. I shouldn't be that tired. I don't feel that tired. It's only 11 o'clock. So hopefully we're going to have the supplies needed to build up at least part of this next bit of roadway without accidentally carrying the nuclear bomb too far away because reasons. Because Sam doesn't think there's anything important about a giant-ass nuclear bomb here. Hang on. There's some ceramics right here. Let's pick those up. And how does it know if you're too far away from it? That's more what I'm curious about. What did he just do? Okay, I have no idea what he just did there. I kind of wish he hadn't taken stuff off. That was just a Mexican standoff not too long ago. Can't we all just get along? Kitty cats, can't we all just get along? Like, a part of me kind of wants a pet turtle, just because they literally outlive humans. So I won't have to worry about it dying on me, most likely. And we have this gigantic turtle that lives in our pond back home. His name's Bubbles. Actually, his name's Bubbles Jr. because the original Bubbles moved to somewhere else about a year ago, and this is Bubbles Jr. He's slightly smaller. He's very entertaining. He's a very, very entertaining creature. Very, very friendly, though. He likes it when you give him attention. And likes it when you give him food. Like any other animal, for that matter. Okay, so that is a lot of metal. A lot of ceramic. Okay, it's almost enough. Okay, so that is almost enough. Okay, so what's still missing now that I can sort of pull away from it? Okay, kyber crystals are good. We need about another 100 metal and 140 ceramics. 100 metal, 140 ceramics. Okay, actually, no, I have plenty of ceramics there, but it's the big container. Okay, so we'll have to come back here once we deal with this whole nuclear bomb issue. And probably just put up a ladder here and just climb out with a nuclear bomb on my back. Should be fine. So we do that. And hopefully we can get that bit of road built, and then we have just a full path straight to this headquarters. That would be fantastic. Alright, thanks for stopping by, TJ, and I hope that everyone in the family's doing okay, man. We'll all be keeping you in our thoughts and prayers and everything. Hopefully everything ends up okay with everyone else. Just remember, celebrate life. Absolutely celebrate the life. That's what we're going to be doing in Japan. We've already decided what restaurant we're going to with, like, other members of the family, so that's going to be fun. Okay, so we saw this before. Yep, S rank, cool, great, whatever. Just skip through all that. Long-range truck, colors, stuff, a little bit of damage, that's fine. We already saw all this. How do I up the delivery time, though? Because that's the one stat that just really is not doing well. I feel like it's just going to have to be the zipline thing. Once we eventually get those.
Good work. New order available. Please access to...
Okay, so... Yep, we need 100 metal, or technically 80 metal, and 140 ceramic. 80 metal, 140 ceramic. So what does Sam have on him? A shitload of ceramics, so we do not really want to waste all of that. So I'm going to see if I can just throw that into my private locker here. Yeah, that's probably for the better. Thinking you're going to go back to working on LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very fun game. I don't care what anyone says, very fun game. Even if it is very, very grindy. Okay. I keep having to look back at it just to make sure I'm doing everything right. 80 metal, 140 ceramic. Alright, I'll take the 100 metal and the 80 ceramic. Or is it over 100? Okay, take 2, just to be sure. Okay. Kind of in a LEGO mood, because you've been working on LEGO Indiana Jones 2 lately. Skyward Saga is also too silly, way over the top. Yeah, but it's a fun game, honestly. Like, I don't really care what anyone says. I definitely enjoyed that game a lot. That's why I did it twice, and I streamed it heavily a couple of times, and it pulled in a lot of good views, so it was worthwhile. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work this time without accidentally almost nuking ourselves.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So I'm sure we're going to have to go dispose of this nuke at some point. I'm sure that's going to be an objective. Maybe that's when you get, like, the tutorial for disabling or just throwing stuff into that giant chiral lake or something. I could see that being a possibility.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, the question is, can I get up this hill using a truck? Maybe? It's gonna be close. Oh, maybe. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I can jump the truck. I forgot I could do that. Okay, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and finish off this section of road so we have a giant roadway done.
Okay.
That is going to be extremely helpful. Yes, let's finish off this roadway. So we need the 100 metals. And the ceramics, let's go! That's fine if we waste a little bit. That is totally fine. We have a roadway built. Let's go. That is going to make life much easier. So we have a full roadway from here back to Lake Knot, which is awesome. Yeah, fully built all the way back to Lake Knot. That is going to be insanely helpful. Alright, let's see if there's any more roadway that we need to build down here. I don't see any other markers right now. There's a random bridge there. I'm sure there's another thing somewhere around there that we would need to build. Let me just see what kind of orders we have going here. Oh, there's a random thing in the middle of the thing. It's a random bike. Okay, someone left their bike there. Okay. And over the fact that in Return of the Jedi, they had to make it where Palpatine tried to electrocute Luke and he pulled out Lego Thunder pieces. Well, that's the kind of humor I expect from a Lego game, in all honesty.
Clear. Weapons detected.
Darth Vader's death just felt more sillier, yeah.
Sam, Port Bridges.
How would it correct to Palestine? Who knows, because this isn't Grok. And after what we saw with Grok, who knows what Grok would tell you about Palestine. Probably wouldn't be a good thing. Wait, did I just say order for Sam? Wait. What do you want me to... Oh, God, he's got... Oh, okay, so he's got... Well, that one's not going to happen, but this one can because it's pretty much along the way. It's not that heavy. It's only 10 kilograms, so I can deliver this one. We have a vehicle already, so I will deliver this one. It's not that heavy. We only have, like, not a lot of kilograms of weight. That's totally fine, but what about the other side orders? They're all completely out of range. There's no way I'm doing any of those right now. I have to get more of these Autobots available. And actually, you know what? Let's get some other materials in here. Maybe not a ton, but let's at least get some of them. Alright, sure. 110 chiral crystals. Two of the 200 metals. 2 of those. And we'll take those with us and see if there's anything that we can repair along the way. Because there's probably more roadway that we can repair, so... Alright, let's keep moving. So we still have the nuke on us, but apparently we're still totally fine, because apparently Sam is not stressed out about carrying a nuclear bomb. Which, I mean, in this universe, it's not like he hasn't experienced that already, because if you're a repatriate, you've probably experienced a nuclear bomb detonating pretty much. Alright, along the main roadway here, so... what's our map currently look like? So, we have a delivery to make to right here, which shouldn't be too hard. Maybe I should have taken the one to the weather station, actually. Okay, so the next bit of roadway is a bridge, so... or, there's also roadway here. Wait, do they have a PCC over there? I actually do need to pick that up, because I'm not sure if I have one. Yeah, throw that on. Ooh, that is a very expensive build. I mean, that's a big chunk of road, but... oh, wait, no, that's an upgrade. Hang on. So I have to buy the upgraded version? Is that what that's saying? I guess it is. That's kind of weird. I mean, hopefully other people will come by and help build it. Yeah, hopefully other people will come there and build it. Alright, so we need to get to here next, the cosplayer. Yeah, a bridge definitely would have been helpful, but... not overly critical, I don't believe. Oh, well... well, I don't know what to do about that. Okay, go back across the river. It's gonna be safer to hide out over here, I think. Stay on the network as much as possible. Hoping the battery holds out. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting journey. Yeah, this ain't going well. Okay, this vehicle might end up getting abandoned at some point because... well, I don't know, maybe I can make it work. Maybe? Its front tire's kind of stuck. Oh, this is... weird. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, I should be able to go along the beach now that we got past that. Yep, that's going to be helpful. Okay, so there's stuff over there. We're getting close to the cosplayer. There's a... oh, someone else left a vehicle right there. Okay. And then someone left both of these over here. Okay, obviously we can't build anything from that right now, but to have it on the network would be great to know. Perfect. Where's Elon Musk when we need him to make these vehicles have, like, more electric power? Also, Elon, if you're watching, can you just, like, give me $1 billion tonight? That'd be awesome. I'd love that. That'd be pretty freaking cool. I don't even know why I make jokes like that, because it's not like it's ever going to happen, but you never know. There's like that 1 in a trillion chance it could happen. Okay, this is a bit of a mess. Where's this person's house at? Okay, it's over to the left again. Or actually, Elon, I'd be totally happy if you're watching this for $1 million. I'd be totally happy with that. Hell, I'd be happy with $100,000. That'd be a life-changing enough amount of money. You make that much in like a day, so... Oh, we're about to go flying off a cliff. Yeah, this... Oh, wait, there's a path. I mean, I don't think Elon's Cybertrucks can jump, though, like this. Only thing you want him to do is make XRP skyrocket. This is sitting at 243 and hopefully over $10,000. Oh, gotcha, yep. Okay, our truck is still kind of intact. Okay, no, we're gonna stop right there. He makes 100k a second. Yeah, so he could definitely give me 100k if I asked him nicely. Oh, so this guy wants all the emergency provisions. Okay, so... This is gonna be a mess, isn't it? Well, let's carry the nuclear bomb with us. And we're still actually, we're not really that over-encumbered here. That's not a ton of weight being carried, so... Oh, have we even been here before? I don't remember this place. This is kind of in the middle of nowhere. I don't remember this at all. He's got 393 billion now, close to 400. Oh yeah, he could spare $100,000 if he came in to watch my stream, and I actually entertained him.
Great, you made it. I told myself there were bound to be a few scratches, but looks like I was wrong.
Good, because I carried it in a vehicle the whole way. S rank. Okay, so yeah, they're a new settlement. I haven't been there before. New bot. Awesome. All that stuff. Let's go. Let's go. All sorts of rankings. All that kind of stuff.
Whenever I mention your name to my partner, he gets all excited and starts talking about how much he wants to meet you. He's pretty interested in the chiral network.
Is he a good guy?
I guess what I'm saying is that I'm okay with trying it. If it is, then...
Is he a good guy? Is that what you're saying? Or is he a bad guy or a questionable guy? I'm currently carrying a nuclear bomb, so I hope things are okay. New strand established. Like I said, we're all the way to the Rocky Mountains. There's a whole big area there that we haven't been to yet.
Hey, Sam. Sam Bridges. Welcome to our summer home.
Why are you wearing a polar bear on your head?
Oh, well, I knew. It's
an otter.
Both.
It looks like a polar bear.
Oh, yeah. The only...
Okay, you seem very strange, sir.
Oh.
Aw, that's cute. I might have to wear that at some point. I can imagine if you spent $100 going back at launch. God, yeah, I can't imagine. Because I've got a friend, the one that that had an insanely expensive wedding. I think he's got a fair bit of money built into crypto right now, so...
She's amazing.
I mean, he's already marrying into a family where he could retire like today and be fine, but... He's got a lot of that other investments and stuff as well, so...
Access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, Mr. Roboto. You can deliver that. Because I'm not going to deliver that.
Deploying
And anything else going on here? Just standard orders. There's... that one he's delivering, and that one, that's back to the Central Knot area, or the Lake Knot, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that. But hey, we got another settlement on board, so that's always a good thing. It's trophy progress. 10.3 billion, man, that'd be something. It almost makes me just, like, want to invest $100 in, like, every crypto coin out there and just hope that any of them become big. Because it means, at worst, I lose $100. At best, I become a billionaire. And there's not really a lot of in-between. Oh, someone just built a shelter here. Dang, okay. It's almost worth it just, like, invest $100 in every type of cryptocurrency and just hope for the best. Okay, so online containers of emergency provisions to South Knot City here. Now the question is, how do I get there? Can I go up the mountain? Oh, okay. Well, let's take that path. This is the city we went to by accident earlier. 400 invested in XRP. 80 of them. Okay. Well, hopefully it goes up for you, because I know nothing about crypto and that kind of investing. I've got people that me and my family trust that have money invested in smart ways. He's always been good to my parents, at least, so good to me as well, but probably won't ever grow like that. Well, there's a roadway that we cannot currently afford to upgrade. But sure, get some chiral matter, 3-hole chiral matter. Let's see if I have anything extra to put in here. Probably not much, but let's just see if I do. 3-hole chiral crystals. Sure, why not? It'll get me a like, probably, so that's fine. Stocks are great, too. Have half share of NVIDIA performing pretty well. Nice. Yeah, I don't know anything about most of that, but like I said, I've got that person that my family trusts that's helping to invest a lot of money in everything, just smart investments, so I don't have to worry as much about, like, retirement as some people do with that, because I think that we trust him enough that I think I'll be okay. Because he's always been good to my parents, so it should be positive. The truck's battery is not that low. Wait. Does it really go underground? Mom just invests in gold. There ain't nothing wrong with that, honestly, because gold really doesn't ever significantly go down. It's only going to go up over time. Crypto stocks, Lego Star Wars sets, Funko Pops, and signatures. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, because, I mean, a lot of that stuff goes up, so nothing wrong with doing that. Oh, did we make it to the city? We did. South Knot. 75,000 people. 76,000 people, almost. So humanity really is not, like, on the brink of extinction or anything. Humanity... Well...
Where's she at, anyway?
What was I supposed to do? You told me to go here! What was I supposed to do? This could be bad. This could be very bad. I hope I didn't just void out in the whole area of the game. You literally told me to go here. So... what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get rid of the nuke? Is that what it wants me to do? I feel like that might be what it wants me to do. Fragile needs to take a look at it. It's Order 38. But if I go into South Knot City, it detonates. I feel like I'm just supposed to go toss it into the lake or something. Alright, great Lego stuff worth a lot. A few figures worth over 41 that's worth about 90. Oh, that's nice. I think the most valuable ones are probably gonna be the ones from Avatar's set. Like Avatar The Last Airbender set. Okay, I feel like this is what it wants me to do. I don't know if it is, but I can't think of anything else because I feel like I don't think... what else can I do with this? Oh! That was the right choice, apparently. Okay. That was actually the right decision. I feel like this is going to trigger some kind of boss fight, though. Damn. So this stuff can contain a nuclear bomb? Well, no wonder humanity couldn't fight back, because we didn't have anything that could fight it. Are we finally through Chapter 3, after all this time? A few years ago, would have been in perfect condition, would have sold it for $350. Probably have a few that, if I hadn't sold them when I did, would be worth more.
You saved the city and everyone.
Okay, I guessed on that, because I honestly didn't know.
I love a lot more than I ever did.
Maybe there's no way of saving Middle Knot. But South Knot's still here. Because of me. And you.
Alright, Mrs. Sodia, what's going on? Sold for 157. I mean, that's still pretty good, though.
What happened
for a
to you?
minifigure, especially. Or even a full set. Oh, are we about to get some Fragile backstory?
By the time I realized what Higgs was planning, the nuke was already at the city gates. I followed the delivery truck and somehow managed to carry the bomb to safety. But Higgs had been on to me from the start. He caught me red-handed outside the gates, nuke still cradled in my arms like a child. So, as punishment, he strips me down to nothing. And then he makes it rain.
How can he control the time fall? That makes no sense. Yeah, that makes no sense.
Listen up, Fragile. I got a proposition for you. Do you want to live out your days as damaged goods? Or would you rather take damage for the goods?
Get to the point.
All right. If all you want is to save yourself, you just have to jump. However, if you want to see this altruistic streak of yours through, then you'll have to carry my nuke to the bottomless pit and toss it in.
I'm assuming that's what we have to do.
Oh, sure, you'll be the city's savior. But you will have to walk naked through Timefall to do it. Trade a lot of your time for a little bit of the city's?
I'm willing to bet that's what she
Seems
does.
like a fair exchange to me.
You see, the truth is, I don't much care for my face. That's why I hide it. Oh, but you... Ooh, you just love yours, don't you? I bet Daddy was real proud. Oh.
That's weird.
Now, don't worry. I won't mess it up. See, I want your face to be a kind of testament.
Why did you do it? Why did you betray me?
Because I found someone who completes me. Someone who doesn't need me to wear a mask. Oh. Word to the wise. Even if you do save South Knot, you'll always be the nut job who blew up Middle Knot. Oh, and that pretty face of yours will always be remembered as the face of a terrorist.
So it looks like we're gonna go blow this thing up.
Believe me, I know. Oh, they can slap a sticker on you, but you're still gonna break in transit. Oh. So, what's it gonna be? Hmm?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
All right then.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
I'll take the damage. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
And let me guess, we're playing this portion. This has gotta be toward the end of Chapter 3 by now, because we've been playing Chapter 3 for, like, 3 streams now.
Because I'm fragile. But I'm not that fragile.
Hey, you're a Bond girl. You don't have to worry about anything. You're literally a Bond girl. I wonder if YouTube's gonna accept this. There's this letter to sexual. I mean, you let her keep her head. Why wouldn't she hold the suitcase above her head? Like, try to block some of it.
Well, there it is. You are a goddamn hero. you did the right thing. This belongs to you.
I'm no hero, Sam. That choice I made, I've regretted it ever since.
Why? You saved
All I had to
entire
do was
city.
jump, and I could have saved myself.
But instead, you saved a city. And more than that, you gave people hope.
Well, now there's only one person left for me to save. I'm gonna make Heath's regret he ever crossed me.
By killing him?
Can't. He's way more powerful now than he was before. But you could take him. You could. But promise
How
me.
can I take him?
Promise me you'll leave him alive. There's something I want to ask him to his face.
I didn't think you were capable of torture.
I'm now. And I want to know why he betrayed me.
Little mini Appa thing.
Do you want it? Sam. Don't forget about the supply runs to South Knot City.
Yeah, I still have those supplies with me. Alright then, I made the right choice.
Incredible work, Sam. To think someone managed to forge an order with Fragile's name and nearly got you to deliver a nuke. If you hadn't disposed
Well,
of
they were
it,
successful the
entire
first
Night City
time.
would have been blown to Kingdom Come. I really can't thank you enough.
Yeah, they were successful the first time, but then I reloaded save and figured out what to do. But there is a delivery here, so let's go ahead and take that in.
Begin the scan. Scan the bridges ID. Verifying ID. Complete. Welcome to South Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Alright, let's take this on in. Hopefully it gets charged up.
Decontaminating suit. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Okay.
Does it charge just by being in here? Alright, full delivery available. Let's go.
Great to see you, man. You don't know how much we've been looking forward to this. A lot of people hurting here. Given this quantity, we really appreciate it.
Excellent. That should be an S rank. There we go. Complete episode 3, Fragile. Almost 3 stars, let's go.
So is it true the car... I can't...
Hook them up to the chiral network, let's go. Alright, that's a huge chunk of the network back online. Let's looks like there's a couple more around here, though. Ooh, we have actual guns now. But I know that's not really something that we want to use, because that's going to result in a void out if we kill someone and don't dispose of the body. That's something the lizard guy told me.
The chiral network could make a huge difference. It could help us fight. You've given... Will... I won't. Yet, listen, I believe in people. And it was people that saved us. Now it's our turn.
I'll see that you... Suppose I don't need to...
Alright, we have supplies.
Thanks, Sam. You've saved South Knot City and brought our people even closer together. You're halfway there. Halfway to making...
Halfway? Okay, I like the sound of that.
Listen, there's something I need to tell you.
Sam.
So we're at the approximate halfway point.
We've been routing our calls through the old system.
This is the main story. Obviously, there's a lot more other stuff to do.
I'll look into it. Let's just hope it's nothing more serious.
Sam, I'm detecting a chiral spike. Right near... These numbers are off. This might explain...
Whatever's causing it could pose a threat to the Knot City.
That sounds bad. Let's go to sleep first. Alright, so there is a trophy for listening to, like, the music player and stuff, so let's see if I can knock out a couple of miscellaneous ones here. It may not let me, actually. Check out the terminal, then. Data, we've looked at a lot of this stuff before. Yeah, that's all stuff we probably looked at some point or another. Interviews, I think we do have to look at a set number of these for certain trophies. Or it might be something else that we have to look at, but there's something we have to look at a certain number of them. Music player, there is a trophy for this, so... Got that knocked out real quick. I don't know why I did not think of doing that previously. Alright, so we got a few trophies tonight, but that is going to be it for tonight in terms of progress. I'm about to go to bed. Solid progress tonight. Finished episode 3 finally. It's by far the longest episode in the game, because all the other ones are way less, except maybe this one. So, episode 4 is short, 5 might be a little bit longer, 6 is short, 7 super short, 8 is slightly longer but still fairly short, 9 short, 10 short, 11 short, 12 short, 13 short, and then 14 slightly longer, so that is good to know. And then construct all the different items. A lot of miscellaneous trophies left, but we are making good progress so far. Some of this stuff won't be available until later. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stream schedule upcoming. Most likely tomorrow will be more of Death Stranding 2, is the current plan. And then Friday, depending on what Gamefly decides to do, we might be streaming College Football 26, trying to platinum the game super quickly. So yeah, once that gets here, we're going to be platinuming it super quickly because I want to get it done before all the hackers infiltrate the multiplayer. So as soon as it gets here, we'll be platinuming that, and I'll make a video of it pretty quickly. I think it's going to be a pretty short platinum, so that's kind of good. So yeah, other than that, we'll just keep playing Death Stranding whenever I don't have anything else to play. Let's watch this cutscene, though, before we call it a night.
Fuck, idiot. Thinking you could keep us safe. Man like you.
I swear this story looks like it's going to turn out as same as a bridge baby watching all this. That's the only twist I can see coming from this.
I put on that bet. Just you and me now,
Yeah, given these random visions give me, I feel like that could definitely be a story point.
Keep you safe. No matter what.
Alright. Well, let's pause. System, save. And that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching. See y'all back here most likely tomorrow for some more Death Stranding. If not tomorrow, then Friday, hopefully for College Football 26 and Astrobot. So see you guys soon.